Hey beautiful souls, I'm here to share Aries sun, moon, and rising messages of clarity and guidance. So this reading applies whenever you see it, so it's not date specific. And with that, we'll just get right into it. So I definitely did pull some oracles first just to see the type of energy that you're currently dealing with, and we can go through those first, and then we'll get some tarot and then some messages. So we do have insight, and specifically this is calling out your throat and third eye chakras. So there may be a focus on communications, as well as opening up that third eye and really seeing beyond the physical world. We also have delight, and that says the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. So you are being asked to connect with your guides and be open to help. And also think about what brings you joy and how you can create more joy in your daily life. It's the simple things. We also have, what else do we have? In the light of the moon, a full moon can shine light on what you have been resisting. This can be anything from your fears to your soul's beauty. Again, connecting within, connecting to source, to your higher self and spirit guides. There's also something that you may need to address, and this is actually an orca, and they stand for dreams and intuition and emotions and healing. So that may be a focus for you at this time, emotional healing. We also have service, and you are being asked to find ways that you can support others during this time. So that may also help you with your own emotional healing and balancing your emotions. But just think, how can you be of service to others? And then we also have lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. And this is speaking to you being the king, queen, owner of your destiny, and again asking you to share the wealth, to see how you can be of service to others. And we do have the two dolphins here. I believe those are dolphins. So that's just giving me that energy of assisting and collaboration and teamwork. So this card we are going to look at in a little bit after we get some tarot. But let's see what type of challenges you may be experiencing at this time, or current situation. Current situation. Okay. Alright. Okay. Definitely looking to let go of some burdens. And this could be related to work, or just specific rules or structures that are in place, values, beliefs, just something that really isn't aligned anymore with who you are at this time. What else? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's definitely going to be a change. It is coming, whether you initiate it or not. It may be not initiated by you, but that is what I'm here to communicate. It is coming, so you will be ready for it regardless, because now you know. Alright. And also remember that anything that does go away or fall away is done for you, and what replaces it is going to be much greater, much better, and much more aligned with your highest good and the highest outcomes that you strive for. Okay, what else? What else? Okay, thank you. Yes, okay. So I definitely see the opportunity to explore your passions and what you feel really passionate about, or who you feel really passionate about. So you are going to have that opportunity. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you're also, you are also opening yourself up to your connection with Source, your intuition. I see you actively working to understand what things are, what it is, and looking beyond the physical of just what's right in front of you. So I see you doing that. That's beautiful. And then also relying on your intuition to guide you. Relying on your connection to Source. Okay. So let's look at what type of challenges for Aries. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Definitely those structures that we talked about, and you feeling. I'm hearing like some of you feel like abandoned by things. You feel that you haven't received your blessings. Your blessings are coming. They're definitely coming. It just, since this is in the challenge position, I feel like you are constantly, but that's not anything unusual for an Aries, because you are the brave one. You are the one that will stand up against what's not right, and you will stand up against like those old institutions that are trying to force things to be a certain way. And you're calling on that strength and courage at this time to stand up to that and to work through that so you do receive your blessings. I am going to do a separate love reading, but I do hear for some of you that love may be a little challenging at this time. A little difficult, but we will get into that in your love reading. Yeah, so I definitely see this about you needing to be ready to embark on transformation and change. And if you are, which you are, really, I'm trying to think of how to say it. I'm seeing it like you are essentially like being a trailblazer, like cutting through the bullshit, like letting everybody know like this isn't right, this is what's going on. Some of you may even be whistleblowing. You're definitely dedicated to showing everyone what is the truth and standing in your truth and standing up for what is right and what you believe in. Alright, and we have the villain. Someone is working against you to disrupt your success. Be vigilant and protect yourself against the evil eye. Yeah, so as you are standing up for yourself and standing up for those who are unable to stand up for themselves, pay attention. And there's always someone that's working in opposition to what we're doing, so this isn't like meant to scare you or anything. You know that already. You're very intelligent. You know that not everyone is going to agree, and that people are actually going to have a different goal or path that they want you and everyone else to go in, but you're standing up for yourself. You're saying like, yeah, not me, because I know the truth and I trust myself and I trust my intuition, and that's the direction I'm going in. And you may be, in a sense, vilified, or, you know, having others talk about you because you're not doing what they want you to do, or you're going against the grain, but you're walking in your truth. And you're letting everything go that does not serve you, that's not good for you, and that's not helpful, and that's not aligned with you. So as long as you are walking in your truth and you're connected with your intuition, then everything will work out in your highest good. Alright, so let's see some good stuff coming in for Aries. Okay. Alright, what else? What else? What else? So I see this wave of empathy and compassion. Don't let that sidetrack you from. So I see, like, for some of you, this contemplation of, am I doing too much? Am I being too much? Should I just align? Should I just go with what everyone else is doing? So I see that struggle for some of you. You have to do what is right for you. But I think in the end, you will come to that conclusion. If it's not right now, in the end, you will come to that conclusion that it is time to let some things go. It is time to stand up and be courageous and be who you are. Okay, what other good stuff? What other good stuff? And I see you also being able to communicate in a mindful way, because I know as Aries, you will say exactly what's on your mind, and once people like cross that line, then okay, you're gonna take it there. But I see you managing that, like you're working toward managing that. Let's say that. All right. Okay, what else? All right. Yeah, and I do think that I think for some of you, this has caused some struggle and some anxiety, worry. It's been really challenging for you, but you know what it is that you need to do, and I think some of that has to do with you knowing that you do need to stand up, and these are good things coming in. So I believe that you will, and I believe that you will get past that, and this is coming to a close. This worry is coming to a close. Okay? What other good stuff? What other good stuff? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, so I do think for some of you this is related to work that you do, or your career, because I see you, and I think this may take a little bit of time. This may not be a fast process. It may not happen quickly, but I do see change, and you having the opportunity to work toward what you are passionate about, and to start, create, ignite the flame of your true desires. And also many of you putting in that work to connect and to understand what it is you do truly want, for whatever it relates to. If it relates to just life in general, to career, to relationships, I definitely see you kind of reflecting on that and parsing through that and making choices and deciding. And again, having that strength and courage to make changes. And some of them are not going to be popular changes, but they need done for everyone's highest good. And you can connect with yourself and your intuition and reflect on that, and make sure that you are making choices and you are taking the steps that do align with your highest good and the highest good of all. Alright, so let's see. Let's get some messages for our Aries. Yeah, strength. Alright, yes. We have healer, seer, priest, priestess, priestess, soul purpose. Yes. Alright, so the doorbell rang, so I did have to cut out a little section there, so I do apologize for that. But also we have prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. Yeah, definitely. Again, this is aligning you, these changes that you're making. And I apologize, the dog is still barking, but this is really aligning you to your purpose and your desires. Always being thankful and having that gratitude is going to help you get there even faster. It's going to help you when you do feel stuck, but you are being called to, okay, yeah, my apologies, like he keeps barking. But yeah, you are being called to connect with gratitude, with love, and receive downloads and messages on what your true desires are, and again, to help you align with your life purpose, so that as these changes come down, you know exactly how to dodge, how to navigate that area, those waters. So let's see, let's get some other message. Well, you know what? Let's see, I'm going to ask what Aries can do to get their best outcomes. What can Aries do? What can Aries do? Okay, thank you. Alright, so, okay, so definitely as things are happening, not getting caught up in what is actually happening, because it's not what is happening, it's how you deal with it, how you respond to it, what you say, how you react, and what you do. So really staying out of the drama and trying to remove yourself from the situation and putting it into perspective, and maybe even looking at it from different perspectives to try to understand why, you know, those structures and those rules are so important, even though you know that that's not it. But having that compassion and understanding for all the parties involved will help you respond in a way that is most appropriate for you and for everyone involved. And it may need that contemplation and that introspection. But I do feel like you can do it. And again, with the self-care practices, because I'm always promoting those, it is definitely recommended that you do make time for those things. Meditation, getting out in nature, using crystals, meditating with crystals, just doing the things that make you happy and make you feel inspired. Journaling is another one I'm hearing for some of you. Listening to music, sitting in quiet contemplation, just whatever it is that works for you. Okay, so I'm gonna get some messages. Let me see. Let me just ask, is there any other for Aries to get their best outcome? I don't know why. I was just called to get more cards with that. Maybe there's something else that needs to be said. Yeah. Okay. Yes. So, I feel like you know the path and you've chosen it already. It's just a matter of you realizing it, a matter of reality catching up to it, your experience reflecting it. But you've chosen that path. So now that you've chosen that path, you need to let everything else that doesn't align go. Let it go so that you can get to your Four of Wands. So you can get to your happiness and fulfillment. You know what? We didn't get these. So what messages do we have for our Aries? Alright, we have Siberian fur. Trigger statement is we must remember. And true statement is I am free of the habits that do not serve me. Okay, we just talked about letting go of what no longer aligns with who you are, your values, your beliefs, your purpose. Letting go of that. We have Spearmint. The trigger statement is no one listens to me, and the true statement is, my voice is heard. Stand strong and communicate your message. Yes. If you did not have anything to say of value, you would not say it. If it's a thought that's in your mind that needs to be communicated, then that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay? And again, I'm getting like that really strong heart chakra as well. And we talked about the throat and third eye chakras, but I'm seeing this green, and that's just calling me to the heart chakra with your communication and just reminding you to communicate from the heart. And we also have here Magnolia. I can't get anything right, and that's the trigger statement. And the true statement is I am in divine time. Harness your loving energy and watch as one miracle unfolds after another. Yes, trusting in the process, trusting in your connection with Source is where you are asked to go at this time. And what else do we have? And what other messages do we have for our Aries, please? Okay, we have Speak Up. That directly connects with what we talked about how you may need to go against something, go against the grain, and how important that is going to be for you at this time. Alright. Yes, and as you do that, also remembering, okay, yeah, so it's essentially just repeating everything that we said, just remembering to communicate from your heart space and just let the messages flow through that to help you with structure and finding the right words to say to allow you to connect and share information and share the truth and still maintain that connection and that unconditional love. Okay? Alright, so I'm just going to close out with some final messages here. Alright, what final messages do we have for Aries? Any final messages? Okay, thank you. Alright, so we have loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. Yeah, so definitely you may want to connect with people who are like-minded, your soul family, soul tribe, friends and family, whoever it is that just really connects with your soul and your beliefs and messages and values. We have personal journey. I follow what feels right within me without needing validation from others. And we also talked about that as well, like connecting and relying on your intuition to guide you, because you're going to need it during this process. You standing up for yourself, your intuition is going to lead you and guide you and be your map. So following that, connecting with that and following that is everything that you need at this time. And with that, I'm going to leave it here. Those are the messages I have for you today. So please like and share this video and leave me a comment to let me know how it resonates. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon.